Good morning to you and welcome back. Today marks Women's Equality Day, a historic turning point in the struggle for equal treatment of women and women's rights. The day was declared in 1971, marking August 26, 1920, when women were given the right to vote. But in some ways, the country still lagging behind when it comes to gender equality. Joining us this morning is legal marketing expert and author Montina Portis, friend of the show, to talk about the ways women can ask for what they want and get what they're worth. And we're talking about in the workplace.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us, Montina. And let's talk about this. A lot of times we don't do ourselves enough justice when it comes to on the job and getting what you want.
Right, and in the workplace, and I'll talk to you about that outside the workplace. You know, I've come here often, and I'll tell you, my life has been one of those transformational experiences, and we've heard about that, but I'm going to talk specifically about women need to always, they need to ask for what they really want.
Okay, ask
Women
what you want.
don't get what they want, but they don't really ask, so I got a big ask here. We made that correct. And we need to ask for what they really want. If you want more money, ask for what you really want. When I was in the workplace, I had a career with the largest IT financial company in the country. And I remember that I was underpaid, and I knew I was underpaid because I saw some documents that I shouldn't have seen, but I actually saw them. And so I asked for my first $125,000. And I remember sitting across from an executive, and she said, "You're worth every penny, but this position doesn't pay that." But I didn't get a $20,000 increase, so I did get an increase, but I asked for what I really wanted up front. The next thing is, women need to always search for opportunities. So they need to search for opportunities. Quite often we'll get into a job, a position, a career, and we're just there and it's just what we get because we don't ask for more, but we're not actively searching or seeking new opportunities because we change. The dynamic of the workplace changes, and we need to always seek out, again, those opportunities, and it could be through other people as well.
Do you find that gone are the days of people, you know, retiring, 40 years on the job? You just don't hear that anymore.
You know what? Because I'm a Gen Xer, and I'll tell you, after about 3 to 5 years, we're like, okay, what's the next opportunity? Because we're innovative. We have all these bright ideas. Many of us have startups, as I do, and that leads us to the next one. And this is my gavel. I work with attorneys, so I'm into a lot of legal different things, but it's keep your options open and maintain your power. What makes you feel powerful? The only thing that we should be married to as women are our spouses, not a position. And quite often we'll stay in a position out of loyalty because we're women. We're nurturers, we're emotional. But you know what? You have to keep your power, and then with that, keeping your options open and asking for what you really want and seeking, you know, write books. Do things that get you out the box. Even in my career, I started my first business outside of my career, and now I'm known as a legal marketing expert because I kept all those options open. And I said, you know what, I'm not married to this position. After even almost 10 years with that company, I decided to go ahead and walk away and have my power.
We always love when you stop by the show. We'll have a full recap of everything, Montina, the advice she gave this morning on our website, WATE.com. Just look in the As Seen on WATE section. Keep in mind, she was on last time talking about how to write a book. We've got that information there, too.
Yes.
It's actually easier than you think. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.